Good afternoon, I'm Thomas Roper.
And I'm Aijalon White. Welcome back to another episode of WTHS News.
Today we are here to give you the inside scoop on some holiday cheer. So bundle up and enjoy the ride. Our Golden Wave football team has a sweet taste of victory, bringing home a state title.
I don't know, football is just a sport where it's like when you on the field, just like take your mind off everything. It's just you, and like you get to take your anger out on anybody if you want to, and it just feels good.
Friendships can last a lifetime. Our community is showcasing this fact while spreading Christmas cheer.
This show has all of your favorite Christmas songs, and you're going to want to sing along and dance along, and I think it's just a great thing to do.
Christmas is such an amazing time of the year. The decorations, the lights.
Hey, you can't forget about the gifts. Christmas came early for our Golden Wave football team as they took victory over our Brandon Bulldogs. Our Golden Wave football team fought to the end to secure the 7A state championship, marking a historic victory for the Wave. The final score was 28-16, with the Golden Wave demonstrating incredible teamwork and leadership, overcoming Brandon to emerge as champions. Congratulations to our Golden Wave for this huge win.
Rylie will have more on how growth and dedication brought a state title back to Tupelo football since 1992. That's later in sports.
Thomas, did you know that 50 years ago you could get a hamburger for only 12 cents? Add that with some fries and a drink and maybe even a cookie for dessert. Now that would be a feast.
Hey, speaking of a feast, our choral department performed its 50th annual Sing Feast this past weekend. LJ has a behind-the-scenes look at this special celebration.
For the past 50 years, the Madrigals have graced churches and numerous organizations with their beautiful melodies. Last weekend, they celebrated the anniversary with their annual Sing Feast. 4-year Madrigal alumni Chloe Shaw talks about her experience in the choir.
It's just a great group to be in, and I've blossomed as a person, and I've gained a lot of confidence over the years.
This year has brought some changes as the group embraced a new choir director. Mrs. Ariel Ray speaks on her vision for the program.
With this being year 50 for the Madrigals, I've heard every time we go sing somewhere, especially during this big season, that it's not Christmas in Tupelo until you hear the Madrigals sing. So this is something that even the community looks forward to, and I think that that's important.
Tupelo High School Madrigals thrive on teamwork and perfection, which can be heard through their singing. From the highest A and the lowest F, each member strives to make each song bring holiday cheer. Isabel Rutland expresses her beliefs on how practice makes perfect.
I believe the tradition should continue, not only because of the beautiful music we produce, but also it teaches a lot about hard work and integrity.
The Madrigal legacy is sure to continue for many years to come. I'm LJ Conley, WTHS News.
Thanks, LJ. When it comes to keeping in tune, Tupelo Showchoir department creates a new tradition to spread joy. This allows the community to brighten up a child's Christmas. Awa has more on how a toy and a performance work together.
It's the season of giving, and at THS, the show choir group is spreading holiday cheer in their own special way with a very good cause. Tupelo Showchoir department hosted its first Christmas special, A Fair Park Christmas. The group performed in downtown Tupelo for the community. Synergy Director Danielle Ratliff shares the process of creating their first holiday special.
The best part of the process has been definitely working with the students and getting to watch different students get to lead and to watch them choreograph for both the high school and middle school and just get to see them work every day.
Their performance not only spreads Christmas joy, it also delivers hope to children this Christmas time. They have partnered with Toys for Tots, a nonprofit dedicated to bringing gifts for kids during Christmas time.
The partnership with Toys for Tots came from the fact that we've been very blessed this year. The community really is so wonderful. The district is wonderful to us, and so we're just very blessed. We wanted to give back to the community some way.
From practice to the stage. There's a lot of work in between. Seniors Harley Britton and Lauren Wilson share their thoughts performing for the last year.
It feels a little bittersweet because it's like a first last kind of thing, and yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
It's exciting. It's just I've never done it before, so it's just like show choir and then helping people, and then all in the Christmas season. It's just like the perfect combination of things. So
this act of kindness reminds us that coming together can make Christmas that much more meaningful. I'm Awa Camara, WTHS News.
Thanks, Awa. The show choir department has worked on perfecting their music and choreography since August.
Speaking of perfection, our Golden Wave football team took home the 7A state championship title. Channing has more updates in this week's sports.
Welcome back to another week of sports. I'm Channing Hooper. You know what I'm about to say, and I know what I'm about to say. Congratulations Tupelo football for an undefeated season and a great wrap-up as state champions. Rylie has more.
On December 6th, the Tupelo High School football team traveled to Hattiesburg to compete for the state championship against Brandon. Tupelo fought hard throughout the whole game to secure the win. Coach Matt Haygood expresses the preparations the Wave took in order for them to dominate over the Bulldogs.
Our goal each week is just to go 1-0 no matter who our opponent is, so the guys did a really good job of knowing how important last week was, but at the same time not making it too big.
The final score of the game was 28-16. Running back J.J. Hill scored more than half of Tupelo's points, running the ball into the end zone 3 times. Earlier in the season, J.J. was named Mr. Football for 7A and was recently named Player of the Year. He tells his reaction when he found out this big news.
It's a blessing. You know, one of my goals coming into the season. I didn't know I got it. I was shocked when I first got it, but I just feel good.
During the first half, Tupelo's defense was strong as they blocked Brandon from scoring. At halftime, the score was 14-0. J.D. Wise, a defensive player, mentioned the team's confidence during the game and shares his reaction when the team won.
It felt really good to see all the hard work pay off that we'd gone through all season, and the fact that we haven't won it in over 30 years just made it feel a lot better.
The last time Tupelo brought home the gold ball was in 1992, 32 years ago. Tracy Goggins teaches at Tupelo. She was at the last championship game in support of her older brother who was a tight end for the Golden Wave. She tells what her experience was like being able to cheer on yet another state championship team.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. We traveled down Thursday, got there. I took a bunch of pom-poms for the Spirit Club and passed them out to the students. And it was really fun.
Coach Haygood says in order for Tupelo to continue their win streak, which is 14-0, the team must continue to have a positive mindset. The future for the team looks bright as there are many players that will be returning for next season.
Our Golden Wave football team has set the bar high, leaving the fans excited for what's to come. I'm Rylie Robinson, WTHS Sports Media.
Thanks, Rylie. Tupelo had a great season, but the perfect cherry on top was several of the Tupelo football seniors signing.
While Mason Dunn and Mason Waddle signed to Ole Miss, Nolan Gillen signed to App State. Noah hopes App State will be the bridge to his lifelong dream.
My dream has always been to go to the NFL, and I feel like App State is, one of those schools that can get me to that place.
Football isn't the only strong program. 2 of our basketball girls have been selected for the Dandy Dozen as 2 of the best 12 players in the entire state.
While Jade Recker could use this achievement as a reason to relax, especially as her 3rd time receiving it, she plans on doing something different.
Feels good. It's my 3rd time, but I just got to keep my head down and keep pushing and keep working.
Like Jade Recker, Nadia Northwood doesn't plan on slowing down, and instead outlined 4 points she wants to achieve in this season.
Just continue to be aggressive, have fun, and enjoy it, and win state again.
But Nadia isn't just a Dandy Dozen recipient. She also recently passed 1,000 points in her basketball career.
It just felt like a good accomplishment that was already on my list that I wanted to have done.
That's all for this week of sports. I can't wait for the spring.
Thanks, Channing. Traditions are a huge part of the Tupelo community. This past weekend, Tupelo Ballet held its 42nd annual Nutcracker in the Performing Arts Center. Rebecca takes us on point and to the stage for this Christmas classic.
The story of the Nutcracker starts at a family's Christmas Eve party, where two siblings, Clara and Fritz, celebrate with friends. After receiving a magical nutcracker from her uncle and witnessing a battle between toy soldiers and mice, Clara travels through snow to the land of sweets. There, several sweets dance for her and she's sent back to the real world.
Dancers in 1st through 12th grade, including myself, performed the Nutcracker this past weekend. While the production brings joy to the community, it's bittersweet for senior dancers.
Andrea Brohan tells what she loves most about her part in the Nutcracker.
I am the Spanish soloist, and my favorite part about it is probably just how much character the role has. It's very sassy, very kind of like spicy.
Rylie Owen describes what she'll miss most after performing her last Nutcracker.
My favorite part is probably the week of Nutcracker and getting to do all the rehearsals in costume with all my friends.
Rylie describes her role this year and the highlight of dancing in it.
I'm playing the role of Snow Queen, and my favorite part about it is getting to partner because I love it and it's really fun.
Along with perfecting dances, the dancers enjoy what goes on behind the scenes.
Being with all of my friends in the dressing room, the chaos and the craziness of getting ready, and all the little things that happen that the audience doesn't get to see.
The Nutcracker is such an important tradition here in Tupelo. And what better way to kick off the holiday season? I'm Rebecca Johnston with WTHS News.
Thanks, Rebecca. Speaking of local events, Tupelo Community Theater is premiering its Christmas musical, The Winter Wonderettes, this weekend. The Winter Wonderettes is a musical featuring 4 best friends who graduated college together. This family-friendly celebration finds Cindy Lou, Missy, Susie, and Betty Jean entertaining at the annual Harper's Hardware Holiday Party. When Santa turns up missing, the girls use their talent and creative imagination to save the party. Sierra Niblett and Sarah Yates, actresses in the production, explain how they have enjoyed being a part of the show and what challenges they face during rehearsals.
My favorite part of being in this production is not only working with such an incredible cast and crew, but getting to perform all these amazing Christmas songs that we all know and love. And I highly recommend, if you have the ability to come and see it, you should.
The most challenging part of this show has probably been the music. If we're talking about the show itself, the music is pretty difficult for this show. It's got 4-part harmonies. They're really tight harmonies. Sometimes it's not your typical harmonies, so it's been a challenge to learn all of that, but it's been a fun challenge.
The Winter Wonderettes will be performing in the Lyric Theater tonight and tomorrow. Tickets can be purchased online and at the door. This is all we have for you this week. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
From our WTHS family to yours, we wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We'll see you in 2025.